video by Tommy NFG. So the only old cartoon that I know right now that's back is Phineas and Ferb. Heard of that? I think I also did see regular shows coming back. So yeah, I mean they coming back because people rock with them. People rock with them. They were just good. You know what I'm saying? That's why they coming back. As simple as that. But let's see what Tommy's saying.
The hype of cartoon shows from their prime in the 90s to the late 2010s was something we thought would never stop. Every year we had new bangers that was dropping that everyone was watching. At the time when cable TV was actually worth it, y'all remember cable TV? Good times. There wasn't a time as a kid I wasn't entertained while watching
Adventure
cartoons.
Time.
It's sad to know that whole era that we grew up in and every generation for the past 30 years basically has, is never coming back and is officially dead. The amount of
that's
people
crazy.
watching cable TV has been dropping and dropping for a decade, and the amount of kids is even less. I don't even remember the last time I booted up my TV to browse through channels and see what was on. And because instead of watching cartoons, kids are choosing to watch TikTok and streamers, all our childhood networks are hanging on a thread. Like, none of these networks have had a hit in years, and they don't even try to make them anymore. Because it's too risky for the investors putting their money into a show that isn't guaranteed to get them money. From a business standpoint, it kinda makes sense, but it still sucks. Like, instead of paying for a new season of a show that might flop and get terrible ratings, they could pay 1/15 of the amount to the kid's favorite influencer and have them guaranteed buy whatever sponsor it is. Kids are sponges that soak up anything they consume, so the sponsors are gonna go to what they consume.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a cartoon enthusiast, if y'all don't know. So I know a little bit of the business behind, just a little bit, obviously. So, yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. Like, a lot of shows, like, that are a lot of great cartoons, they're difficult to make in terms of, like, how much people that it requires to actually, like, work on the animation and stuff, the amount of money that you have to put into them. And if nobody's going to watch it, then there's no point in you putting that much money versus when you can make a cheaper quality show that's not going to be as good. But, some folks are still going to watch it. These kids, they don't know the difference between good and bad. That's all, all they're used to is the bad stuff, so they're not going to know the difference. And, a lot of these cartoons, like, their main purpose is really just selling toys, to be honest. That's their main goal. So, yeah, because of that, it's going to be hard to see quality cartoons these days, especially with streaming sites getting bigger and obviously streamers and social media also taking off and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just the market. It's just what the market is right now.
I remember seeing that Fushigi ad all the time and foaming at the mouth, ready to jump out my seat to buy one of them. Then it turned out the whole thing was a scam and it was just a regular metal ball. My younger self could have never comprehended that. Good thing my parents were too poor to get me one. Because of the continuous downfall of these channels, they had to start thinking of something else. The original Cartoon Network studio had to shut down last year and merge with Warner Bros. Because of spending. So clearly everything isn't going well. And all these companies know the one way to get your money back guaranteed is nostalgia. Which is why so many cartoon shows are getting either revived or rebooted. To list off some, Phineas and Ferb got
Why make something new if you know that you can get old fans by releasing something old? You know what I'm saying? Rebooting up something that was old that everybody loved. You're going to bring back most of the old fans to watch it. So that's already a fan base. You don't even have to work on getting a new fan base. It makes sense from a business perspective, but it does limit creativity as far as, we're not going to be getting as much original content because of tactics like this. It's the same reason why Disney releases live action versions of their animated movies. They don't have to make new movies if they can just, rely on the fan bases of their old animated movies and stuff like that. It makes sense from a business marketing perspective, all those things. It's the easier thing to do. It's a cash grab, essentially. So
rebooted and is already releasing episodes. The Amazing World of Gumball is coming back this year. Regular Show is coming back this year. King of the Hill is coming back this year. Futurama is coming back this year. And of course, the greatest of them all, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is coming back this year. All the other shows, all I needed to hear was Mickey's back. All these shows are coming back for one main reason, like I said, which is nostalgia.
Futurama is underrated.
Millennials and Gen Z are known to eat up any reboots or revivals that come out. Like, no matter how good or dog they are, people are sad and fiending for the new season. A perfect example of how this could go bad, though, is the Velma show. I still can't comprehend that a bunch of board directors sat down in a room and had this pitched to them and decided to make it. Since a lot of people have nostalgia for Scooby-Doo...
I'm not gonna lie, I watched Velma and I did not hate it. Wow. It's gonna take forever. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, but I did not hate the Velma show, to be honest.
Through the cartoons and movies. The Velma show was guaranteed to viewers off the jump. Once people started watching and realizing how dog it was, because people were still watching and hate watching, it managed to get
I did have problems with it, but I didn't hate it.
Second season. So just because of the nostalgia alone of Scooby-Doo, the Velma show automatically got viewers, then automatically got a second season because people were hating on it. And best believe these studios know that now that we're grown, we got grown money to be spent. Whenever they do sell some type of
We actually don't, though, because the economy's terrible.
We immediately run to buy for the nostalgia. A lot of these companies do make money off of licensing them and their merch. Like, I guarantee everyone here has at least a poster, a figure, or whatever of their favorite childhood character. It don't even gotta be good. I've seen the most bull cartoon merch get shilled on TikTok and they end up having a ton of sales. But some people also complain about these shows coming back. Mainly because they feel it's just coming back so the studio can make more money from it, and because of that,
that's
the story's
literally the only reason. Literally the only reason.
Gonna have less effort put into it, which is exactly how people felt about Teen Titans when it got rebooted. I feel bad for the people that didn't get to experience watching episodes of Teen Titans late night on Boomerang.
Bro, it's crazy because the new Teen Titans has been. I'm gonna start pausing it. But the new Teen Titans Go came out in 2015. So for a lot of kids, that's the version of Teen Titans that they grew up on. So when you talk about the original Teen Titans, a lot of the younger generation, they don't even know what you're talking about, which is crazy to think.
I think it's a crazy pull. Some of y'all probably forgot. I kind of wish I didn't bring it up for this vid because I just found out they changed their logo to whatever the this is. You see, this is exactly why we're all depressed. Every company decided to start becoming bland in like 2015. When Teen Titans Go started airing for years, people were ripping Cartoon Network apart for having the show. Funny to know, now it's the only thing Cartoon Network relies on to stay alive. Like, at this point, instead of naming it Cartoon Network, it should be called Teen Titans Go Network. But anyone who remembers being in there at the time, the hate was never ending. People were boycotting Cartoon Network, saying they won't watch it anymore until the show is taken off. Because if you think of it, it does affect Cartoon Network overall. They have a budget for Teen Titans Go, so that money could have gone to a new show or rebooting a show a lot of people like. It was also taking up a lot of airtime, so it makes sense why people were mad. If only they saw how it looked like now, yeah, that would give them a heart attack. But cartoons like Teen Titans Go are the reason why people get scared when their favorite series gets a reboot. They don't want it to be a cash grab and have trash writing. Teen Titans Go now is kind of like, though, it's weird how shows switch up from hate to love over time. Mainly because the show had so many memeable moments and funny moments, like, it never took itself serious. But at the time, it was getting hate for that exact thing, like, the original Teen Titans was super dark. Also, people get scared because some of these studios are complete scumbags. These studios will just start a reboot without the permission of the original creator, because as long as they own the copyright, they can do whatever they want with it. Like with the Powerpuff Girls 2016 reboot, if you even knew that was a thing. The Powerpuff Girls reboot came out in 2016 and immediately got trashed on. It had this one weird controversy that probably should have shut down production immediately, where one of the writers put a character that looked exactly like him in the show as a love interest.
Jared! Hi! Wait, we don't have study group today.
Oh, actually, I'm here to see Bubbles. We're gonna go over our lines together.
You and Bubbles? Together?
Uh-oh.
That's right. A Powerpuff Girls writer made an OC of himself, put it into the show, and had him...
Bro just wanted some fame, bro. Bro, I don't even think he meant anything by it, bro. I don't know, though, but... He just wanted some screen time, you feel me? He just wanted some screen time. Y'all let the man live, bro. It's not that deep. He's a kid in this. He's not a grown man. Relax.
Had him fall in love with Blossom.
A lot of these show writers really be freaks, but virtually nothing gets done to them because they're behind the scenes. It's mainly the creator that gets blamed when something like this happens. You can't tell me this is just a coincidence. That character in the show looks exactly like the writer, and is even voiced by him. They also added a fourth Powerpuff Girl, which didn't get good reception. She was supposed to be their long-lost older sister, and she was black, so,
Bro.
you can guess how the
Why would they even do that? She looks terrible, by the way. She looks terrible.
conversations on the internet went about it. Did they need to make her black? No, but is it really that deep? No, like, it's a kid's show that little girls watch. Who cares? You got grown men crashing out over a show their daughter's age are watching. But other than that, people didn't like her character. A lot of these shows later on will add an unneeded addition for some reason to, I guess, bring up viewers. But it almost never works. Like, who remembers Sparky from Fairly Odd Parents? And then right after they added Chloe. I've never seen a new character kill a show as fast as Fairly Odd Parents. And to top it all off with the Powerpuff Girls reboot, the original creator didn't even approve of it. He tweeted out at the time
That's
when
crazy.
Cartoon
I did
Network
not know that. I did not know that he didn't approve of it. That's kind of messed up.
told me
Very
they were
messed
making
up.
more. I told them that I wish they wouldn't, but from a financial standpoint, I know why they did. You always gotta respect creators who know when the time of their show has come and don't want to milk it to ruin the legacy. But just because I'm giving that example, it doesn't mean all reboots go down that path. A lot of times, studios try to hire back the original creator and teams that worked on it because they would know what direction to take it compared to a complete new person. I would say if you have a favorite show that is getting the cash grab treatment and the original creator has zero say in it, there's no point in watching it because it's probably not going to be good. And sometimes studios even give creators full control over everything. Like for the new regular show reboot, JG Quintel is basically controlling everything about it. It's even airing on Adult Swim because he's been wanting to work on a more adult version of the show. He probably knows a lot of his audience is now grown who watched it too. All of regular show definitely had some hidden adult jokes. Them eating wings was a sign of them drinking. And this man Benson, every time he became depressed, was at the wing bar downing them. Like a middle-aged divorced man coming back from a office job that he hates just to wind down. A lot of people also don't like these reboots because they try to appeal to
a regular show is so relatable, like in today's age, bro. It's just so Benson is so everyone in that show is literally relatable. Like it's crazy. Like Benson is so relatable. Bros is literally crashing out on them and stuff like that. First off, we all have experienced managers like that, but at the same time, Mordecai and Rigby are extremely lazy. Like they would have the simplest jobs and would fumble it. It's crazy.
things that the younger generation likes. And a lot of times it ends up being cringe. There could be times where they actually pull off the joke and it ends up being funny. But imagine in a new regular show episode, they got a plot randomly like, dude, Rigby, it looks like the Skibbity toilet's trying to destroy the park with the max level yacht, but I know he gets no huzz. Mordecai, TSPMO, we gotta fix this before Benson finds out. Reboots trying to appeal to the younger generation is something that's gonna 100% happen. It just depends on how well they execute it. In adult shows, it's easier because they can make darker jokes about it. But kid shows, it has to be washed down to be family friendly. Like I remember watching the new Sonic movie that came out and Eggman started randomly flossing in it. It was obviously cringe to me, but it's made for kids and to a kid that would probably be funny. Like with the King of the Hill reboot, you can tell they're gonna incorporate newer topics that the cartoon shows can. In the intro, they're wearing COVID masks, so they're definitely gonna cover that. They also have a mayor sign, so they're probably gonna incorporate politics and how wild it is now. Nowadays, kids prefer adult shows more than ever. Don't get me wrong, okay? Growing up, I was definitely watching Family Guy and South Park and American Dad, but I was still watching the cartoon shows that aired on Cartoon Network. If you see how popular South Park has exploded on TikTok, it'll show you what I'm talking about. You got like elementary school kids with profile pictures of Eric Cartman. Nowadays, the younger generation is skipping all the cartoons and speedrunning to the adult ones, which is probably another reason why these networks have been failing. It feels too corny to them to watch a kid's show with watered down humor. Imagine you're the one kid still watching Disney Channel, meanwhile everyone else in your class is watching South Park and sending memes to each other. The thing that sucks with these reboots to me is that it does force studios to not be creative. They're always gonna go with the safe pick over the risk. It's exactly why Disney has been spamming out live actions for the past 10
Hey,
years.
didn't I call it? It's exactly what I said, bro. It's exactly what I said. You feel me? But it's facts, though. It's literally facts.
Everyone hates them now and doesn't want them anymore. But more and more they've done it to the point where it feels like we have nothing new. And they don't be thinking if they do have a new show that's a hit, that's generational wealth right there. Probably more than they make with the reboot. You can only do reboots for so long until everything becomes a reboot and then you're forced to make a new show. Because all the shows that are getting rebooted were originally Risk at one point. Imagine Steven Hillenburg pitching SpongeBob at first. Alright, so you're telling me he's a sentient sponge that lives in a pineapple, who cooks burgers and his boss is a crab who takes all his money? While his
Yeah, that
coworker...
must have been a crazy pitch. Yeah, I have a sponge that lives in a pineapple under the sea, and his best friend is a starfish that lives under a rock, and he works at a burger restaurant.
hates his life and wants to end it every day, and his best friend is a starfish. Get the out of my office. I have no clue how he pitched the show, but Rest in Paradise is Steven Hillenburg.
I think he pitched it as a show that was supposed to teach kids about marine life but it ended up going a way more comedic route. I believe that's what happened.
Go. SpongeBob is also an example of a show that should have stopped a long time ago. Like, when I found out there was 3 movies released after the original with the 4th one coming out, I damn near punched a wall. Who was asking for all these SpongeBob movies to be made? Hold up, Ice Spice cast to join a new upcoming SpongeBob movie. I speak for everyone when I say we will be in theaters, sat down expeditiously, popcorn in our lap, waiting for. Anyways, that's gonna be everything. Let me know which reboot you're most hyped about and why it's a regular show. Make sure to follow me on Twitch in the second channel. I'm streaming all summer. Follow me.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tommy. You feel me? This was a cool little video. I didn't expect a video like this from him, but yeah, this is why old cartoons are getting revived now. So a lot of old ones that are coming back. Hopefully they are good. I have not watched the new Phineas and Ferb yet, but I'm looking forward to it. My sister been asking me if I wanted to watch it. I might give it a look. But yeah, man, it's gonna be cool. You feel me? Yeah. Y'all make sure to subscribe subscribe. Follow me on Twitch as well, you know what I'm saying? Go to my Twitch, you know what I'm saying? I do be live on there sometimes. I'm going to try to be more consistent on there. I really want to be more consistent on there, but it is kind of difficult, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all. Like the video, subscribe. You guys know what to do, man. It's your boy, out. Bye.
Yeah, she know I'm the one I go, man.